Good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise.
Hello there, a very good morning and welcome to News First Prime Time Sunrise on the 6th of November 2014 with me, Shane Silva. Let's start off with a look at your headlines. Measures taken to provide lands in secure locations for those who reside in landslide-prone areas. Today is News First's 19th anniversary. And Obama and Republican leader pledged to work together. On to your stories in detail now. Today is Il Poya, which is a significant day in the history of Buddhism.
Some of the significant events that took place on this Poya Day include the first Buddhist missionary activity by the 60 Arahat and the Jatila brothers entering the Buddhist order, the festival of Deva Harohana of the ascending to heaven by Gautama Buddha, and the accepting of a robe from the future Buddha Maitreya, who was a disciple of the Buddha, were also events that took place on this Poya Day.
We at News First, who stand by our motto, your story, our news, continue to provide you with the news by working relentlessly 24 hours a day amidst unsurmountable obstacles. In keeping with this, News First marks its 19th anniversary today. Citizenite News launched on November 6, 1995. With the aim of being the first and fastest to deliver the latest news, it did not take long for Citizenite News to gain popularity amongst the people. It was in November 2002 that MTV NBC Networks Radio and Television relaunched under its News First brand name. Broadcasting from 5:55 a.m. to midnight every day, News First delivers 3 main news bulletins and 20 sub-bulletins throughout the day on television and 54 bulletins on radio in 3 languages. News First has its own website which delivers the latest news around the world. The Irrigation Department states that although several parts of the country have received continuous rainfall, there are still parts of the country that have not received adequate rain. Speaking to News First, Director of the Water Management Unit of the Department, Janaki Megastanna, stated that this issue has arisen in the Hambantota, Munaragala, Trincomalee and Polonnaruwa districts.
The Director of the Water Management Unit pointed out that farmers in these districts have not been able to commence farming activities for March season as a result. Megastan added that although the smaller tanks have been filled with water, the capacities of the medium and larger tanks have only increased slightly. It was also noted that water levels in a number of large tanks in Ampara, Trincomalee and Vavuniya districts were still very low. The Irrigation Department also noted that although farmers had prepared the soil for cultivation, they were unable to proceed due to the shortage of water.
A mother and another individual who attempted to sell a child were imposed a fine of 5,000 rupees each in Gokaralla, Kurunegala. The fine was imposed when the suspects were produced before the Kurunegala Chief Magistrate yesterday. The matter was heard before Kurunegala Chief Magistrate Ravindra Premaratna. The suspects were imposed a fine of 5,000 rupees each and a surety of 100,000 rupees each. Court also ordered the submission of an interim report and ordered that the child be under the care of the third party of the case for a period of 1 week. Security has been tightened in the search operation at the location where the massive landslide took place in Miriabad. The inquest Lanka enters its 9th day today. Speaking to us this morning, our report at the location said that the rescue crew continues to scour the land as belongings of the occupants had surfaced at the site. We'll have more details of this story later on in the bulletin. In your weather forecast for today, the Department of Meteorology says that a few showers could occur in the western Sabragamua and central provinces and in the Gaul and Mathura districts. Bright conditions could prevail elsewhere.